And the Trojans will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He might want another play. Try to get it to the edge. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Cooper. Turning on the Jets. All out of space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Rushes on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss. Way.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Looking for space, it's Hemby. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, and you open it up for the passing game.
Trying play action. Cracks it out of the air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the first drive, man, both teams, they want to set the tone for the football game. The offense drove the ball down the field with some good success, but where it matters most, when you start to get in this area, the defense finds a way on second down to get the big sack. Big third down coming on this first drive.
He makes the catch. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physically.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He wants it off. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the 1st quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Gets the 1st himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Get up. Get up. Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the 1st down, but you don't want to make a living taking those whacks.
Fires to the tight end, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds his big tight end. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Now the play fake. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the 1st half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lemon. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, waiting for the first down. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Trojans started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. And they swarm him under. Will boot it away to start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll open this third quarter with a run. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
play action. Buys a little time with his feet. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On fourth down, going to the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. They'll run the screen. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
And the Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Looking for a push on 4th down.
I tell you what, if you told them they were going to be 3 for 3 now on 4th downs, they'd have said yes, please, and that's why they're winning the game right now. You get an extra down so often, you have so much success. This offense is cooking, especially on 4th down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Might be looking to run. Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
USC 7, Indiana 0.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Handoff, keep working on that clock. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
To the air, it's Mayava. Caught. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
13, Indiana, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, they're after it. And down he goes back at the 3. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Might be changing the route. Lost to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. Snowed under by the defense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws.